वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. Hare Krishna. So today we have the verse 1.8.25. That's the chapter number 8 of first canto, and chapter titled as Prayers of Queen Kunti. Prayers by Queen Kunti. 1.8.25. Today is not scheduled for canto 3, Mataji. Today is for 1.8.25. So, prayers by Queen Kunti. So if you have mobile, you can pull on that, or if you have a Bhagavatam book, you can. Okay. Okay. So let's start. So verse will be like Vipada santu tasasvat tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yat syad apunar bhava darshanam. Vipada santu tasasvat tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yat syad apunar bhava darshanam. Vipada santu tasasvat tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yat syad apunar bhava darshanam. Please recite. Vipada santu tasasvad tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yat syad apunar bhava darshanam. Vipada santu tasasvad tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yat syad apunar bhava darshanam. Vipada santu tasasvat tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yat syad apunar bhava darshanam. Anyone else, please? Vipada santu tasasvat tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yat syad apunar bhava darshanam. Vipada santu tasasvat tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yat syad apunar bhava darshanam. Anybody would like final? This will go for word to word translation. Word to word translation. Vipada, calamities. Santu, let there be. Ta, all. Sasvat, again and again. Tatra, there. Tatra, and there. Jagat Guru, O Lord of Universe. Bhavata, your. darshanam, meeting, yat, that which, syat, is, apunah, not again, bhava darshanam, seeing repetition of birth and death. And the translation by His Divine Grace, Abhay Charna Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All wish that, you can repeat. Oh, sir. I wish that all those calamities would happen again and again, so that we could see you again and again. For seeing you means that we will no longer see repeated birth and deaths. And the purport by His Divine Grace, Abhay Charna Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Generally the distressed, the needy, the intelligent, and the inquisitive, who have performed some pious activities, worship or begun to worship the Lord. Other who are thriving on misdeeds only, regardless of status, cannot approach the Supreme due to being misled by the illusory energy. Therefore, for a pious person, if there is some calamities, there is no other alternative than to take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. Constantly remembering the lotus feet of the Lord means preparing for liberation from the birth and death. Therefore, even though there are so-called calamities, they are welcome because they give us an opportunity to remember the Lord, which means liberation. One who takes shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, which are accepted as the most suitable boat for crossing the ocean of nescience, can achieve liberation as easily as one leap over the hole made by the hoofs of a calf. Such persons are meant to reside in the abode of Lord, and they have nothing to do with a place where there is danger in every step. This material world is certified by the Lord in the Bhagavad Gita as a dangerous place full of calamities. Less intelligent person prepare plan to adjust to those calamities without knowing that the nature of this place is itself full of calamities. They have no information of the abode of the Lord, which is full of bliss and without trace of calamity. Without trace of calamity. The duty of sane person, therefore, is to be undisturbed by the worldly calamities which are sure to happen in all circumstances. Suffering all sort of unavoidable misfortune, one should make progress in a spiritual realization, because that is the mission of human life. The spirit soul is transcendental to all material calamities. Therefore, the so-called calamities are called false. A man may see a tiger swallowing him in a dream, and he may cry for these calamities. Actually, there is no tiger and there is no suffering. It is simply a case of dreams. In the same way, all calamities of life are said to be dream. If someone is lucky enough to get in contact with Lord, by devotional service. It is all gain. Contact with the Lord by any one of the 9 devotional services is always a forward step on the path going back to home, going back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. So let's have the discussion once by the invocation, getting Prabhupada's blessings, Vaishnava's blessings, and previous Acharya's blessings. We'll have the discussion. Om Agyana Timiraganasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuru Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Bandeham Sri Gura Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guran Vaishnavanscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Savedatam Savadutam Parjana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakha Naminstamcha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Sri Vrishabhanave Devi Daita Kripabdhaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhurujala Premadhya Sri Rupanuga Bhaktida Sri Gaura Karuna Sakti Vigrahaye Namastute Namaste Gauravani Sri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virudhapa Siddhanta Dhvanta Harine Namo Gaura Kisoraye Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambhara Samboda Padambujaye Te Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Sakti Sarupaya Rupanuaya Varyate Gaura Virbhava Bhumesta Nidesta Sajana Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhama Sri Jagannathaye Te Namaha Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahabadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gaurati Sanamaha Panchatatvakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam Bhakta Avataram Bhaktakhyam Namami Bhakti Saktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Sri Radha Kanta Namastute Jayatam Suruto Pangor Mama Mandir Matirgati Mat Sarvam Padamboja Sri Radha Madan Mohanam Divya Vindaranya Kalpadrumadaha Srimad Ratnagada Sinhastanato Srimad Radhasila Govinda Devo Pesta Livise Bemano Asmarami Sriman Rasara Sarambi Vansi Vatatashita Karsaname Benu Gopinatha Gopinatha Sri Astuna Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Siradhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Binda Hare Nama Eva Kevalam Kalau Nastev Naste Gatiranyatha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So verse once again. Vipada santu tasasva tatra jagadguru bhavato darshanam yatsyad apunar bhava darshanam. I wish that all those calamities would happen again and again so that we could see you again and again. For seeing you means that we will no longer see repeated birth and death. So if we see in this verse that darshanam came twice, apunar bhava darshanam. Vipada santu tasasvat tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yat syad apunar bhava darshanam. So bhavato darshanam, by your darshan, once we take your darshanam, apunar bhava darshanam. That means our birth, repeated birth and death cycle what we have will not happen again and again. So means once we take the darshan of the Lord, so it's a Lord's darshan is so potent that once we see the darshan only of the Lord, once we see the Lord, so the birth and death cycle will be gone up. So how to understand this one in better way, so that we'll have further discussion on that, so that we can understand what is the meaning of the Lord's darshan. What Kunti Maharani is saying, that here this prayer is prayed by Kunti Maharani. So Kunti Maharani is praying here. What she is praying? So Vipada Santu Tasasvat Tatra Tatra Jagat Guru Bhavato Darshanam Yat Syad Apunar Bhava Darshanam. So Vipada means calamities. So calamities, I wish that all those calamities would happen again and again. So to Kunti Maharani, there were several calamities happened, right? In the very beginning, his the Bhima, Duryodhana party has given the poison to the Bhima to die. That was, and then after that there was calamities related to the Lakshagra. So they arranged that, and Lakshagra, they wanted to kill all of the 5 Pandavas. And then after the Lakshagra, there was the dice game. So they wanted to disrobe the Draupadi Maharani. Then after that, they sent them in the forest. And so those all were big calamities. Apart from that, so many calamities were there. So still by those calamities, Kunti Maharani is praying that I wish that those calamities happen again and again. So is somebody can pray like that? Those calamities happen over those small calamities? Someone is giving poison to the sun, and can someone tolerate like that? Can someone will wish like again it should happen? And then after that, there was Lakshagra, all the Pandavas and even Kunti Maharani would have been killed there. They would have burned there. So still Kunti Maharani is praying that I wish that could have happen again and again. So because once devotee surrender to the Lord, and if it is the full surrender, and then devotee is knowing that Lord will take care of that. Everything Lord will take care. For example, how to understand that? Because we see that Mahajana and Gathasa Pantha, like Ambarish Maharaj. So Ambarish Maharaj is he is the king, and being king, his duty is to protect the kingdom and all the way to maintain all the people in the kingdom, and protect his kingdom, so that other the king cannot attack in the kingdom, right? So, but he is doing devotional service, that he is perfected in all the 9-fold devotional services: Sravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, and full surrender. So he is perfected his life in the all 9-fold devotional services. He is doing 24/7 only devotional service to the Lord. So how his kingdom is getting protected? So Krishna is seeing that Ambarish Maharaj is fully surrendered to me. So now it's Krishna duty to protect Ambarish Maharaj kingdom. That's what he employed the chakra that go and protect the kingdom of the Ambarish Maharaj. So that's what the incident happened. Durvasa Rishi came there on the day of Ekadasi, and on that time, there was the time to break the fast, and Durvasa Rishi wanted to taste that, whether he is devoted to me or devoted to the Lord, So he just delayed there while taking the bath, and there was the time for the breakfast going on. So Ambarish Maharaj approached Guru. So always there is any problem, we should approach to the Guru. So Ambarish Maharaj approached to the Guru saying that what to do, that fast time is going on. So Guru suggested like, you don't eat any grain and whatever, just take little chana amrit of the Lord, and that will be okay. So, but Durvasa Rishi, felt offended, like without offering to me, he has taken the, he has broke the fast. So, for that he came and he wanted to punish Ambarish Maharaj. So, when he came to punish Ambarish Maharaj, Chakra then started running behind him, and Chakra, started trying to punish Durvasa Rishi. So Durvasa Rishi is running everywhere, in every, like all the even planets, everywhere, not only in Earth, but he's not finding anywhere to escape. So then he is going to his superior, that Brahmaji. Brahmaji is saying that I cannot do anything. That is the chakra of Lord Krishna directly. Krishna only can protect. So then he is going to the Mahesh Dham. So Mahesh Dham, Lord Shiva cannot do anything. He is saying that I cannot do anything. Go to the Krishna only. Go to the Vishnu only. So then he is going there to the Krishna. So Krishna is saying that my Mad Bhakta Puja Vyadi means my devotees are more respected and worshipable than me. So I cannot do. You have to go to my devotee only. So Durvasa Rishi is again going back to the Ambarish Maharaj for forgiveness. And when Ambarish Maharaj said, because devotees are very, very humble. Last time we were discussing what are the qualities of the devotees. So first is the forgiveness only, So how was that? Chantir abhyarthakalatvam viraktir mane sunyata asa baddhani badakanta mane namagane sadaruchi. So Mataji is chanting, right? Namagane sadaruchi. The devotee should have always, interest in the chanting. Not a single moment should waste the time here and there, So meaning chantir. Chantir means forgiveness. The first quality of a devotee is to forgive anyone. So Durvasa Rishi came to punish him, punish Ambarish Maharaj, kind of death punishment. Like you offended me, and without my permission, how you broke the fast, how you broke a Ekadasi fast. You could have waited for me because I am your guest. I am Brahmana here. I have come to your kingdom, so you should have taken my permission at least. But you did not wait. So Chantir Abhyarth Kalatam, devotee never waste any moment. So wherever suppose devotee is traveling somewhere in the, so he will start chanting or listening the lecture or listening the kirtan. So Chantir Abhyarth Kalatam Viraktir. So devotee should be detached from the material bondage. Material, he should not be much attached to the material thing. If he is attached to the material things, that means it will be difficult to attach to the Lord. So because when we go to the doctor, what doctor says? Doctor will diagnose, and after diagnosing, if we have any disease, so doctor will give some prescription, right? Medicine. And apart from medicine is only not enough. Apart from medicine, what will say? What you have to do, what you don't have to do. What you have to eat, what you don't have to eat. When you have to eat these pills, and when you have to not eat the pills. So he has given the pills. We cannot eat pills altogether, right? Suppose we have diagnosed as a sugar, So he will say, doctor will say, like, you don't have to eat sugar, or we have the cholesterol, you don't have to eat oil related to that. So meaning is yam and niyam. Some prescription he has given, that is the niyam. Yam, something he has given, told what you don't have to do. If we follow both, then there will be parallel effect. Otherwise, if we take only pills and if we don't follow what he has said, so it won't make much effect. So meaning is, in the bhakti, when we are doing the devotional services, so we have to follow whatever the prescribed duties. We have to do the Sravanam, Kirtanam, and same time we have to detach from the material world, material attachment, whatever we have that. Otherwise, what it does is, like that if we do not give up that material attachment, so it will be very hard and difficult to get in the devotional services. Like, if we only eat the pills and if we don't follow what doctor has said, eat, not eat, so then it will be very, very minimum effect of the medicine. It may not be any effect also. So that disease may not be cured. So that's what we have to give up. That's what we have, that viraktir. Viraktir, we should be renounced from the material things. Viraktir manya sunyata. We should not be, thinking like for anything we should get respect, we should get honor. Something we did very good job throughout the day. I did this much for the dressing of the Lord, making garland for the Lord, cooking for the Lord, and cleaning for the Lord. And people did not appreciate it, that it's very, very clean and something like that kind of. So we should not, that is byproduct. That will automatically come. So viraktir manya sunyata. Then asabadha. We should be faithful to the Lord. Like asabadha means dependent upon Lord. Lord will be protecting all the time. So Lord actually protects us all the time. But only we realize when we get escape from the big incidents. Like suppose we are traveling somewhere, somewhere accident happened or something happened somewhere, we realize that, oh, I escaped from that, Lord has protected me. Then I say, thank you, Lord. So, but Lord protects all the times, all the moment. Otherwise, if you see the news, if you read that, all the time so many things are happening, right? But devotees are getting safe. In this we are talking on the material plane only. But Lord more take care of the spiritual plane, how you will be growing in the spiritual plane. So, viraktir manya sunyata asabadha. We should be dependent upon Lord. Asabadha nivadkantha nama gane sadaruchi. Devotee should be taking interest in the chanting, always in the mood of chanting, wherever, whenever find time, chanting. So chanting can be done in the different way. So chanting, even though reading the book is the part of the chanting only, because Sukadeva Goswami has perfected his life in the chanting. So Sukadeva Goswami is reciting the Bhagavatam always, right? So that is the chanting. Nama Gane Sadaruchi. These are the qualities of the devotees. So here in this verse, when we are talking about calamities, so Kunti Maharani is praying that those calamities happen again and again. How come a devotee can pray like those kind of calamities? Were they very small calamities? Like in the Kuru Sabha, there were all the, in that assembly, all the Kuru members, all the members were there from all over the world, all over the Bharatvarsha. On that time, Bharatvarsha was complete, means all the countries were in the same. So all were assembled in that, and Draupadi Maharani was about to disrobe. So In spite of that, Kunti Maharani is praying that those calamities happen again and again. So were they a small thing? Lakshagraha was a small thing. Bhima got poison, was that a small thing? Durvasa Rishi visited there when they were in the forest, and he could have cursed. Was it a small thing? Dice game, after that they went to the forest, was it a small thing? But in all circumstances, there was no any effect, right? Lord has protected. They saw the Lord face to face. In all circumstances, Lord has protected them, and they saw Lord face to face. So, if we see, that's what here, darsanam, bhavatu darsanam. If we see the Lord face to face, then all the calamities, whatever happened, so we forget that, and the result of that, what happens is, apunarbhav darsanam. We do not take darshan again for our repeated cycle, birth and death. So meaning is, we do not go for the again birth cycle, we go to the Lord abode. And Lord abode is what? That is the Goloka Vrindavan, or wherever, whatever the way we are worshipping, so that there will be destination. So Prabhupada is starting explanation from here, like generally the distressed, the needy, the intelligent, and the inquisitive who have performed some pious activities worship or begun to worship the Lord. So this verse is coming from Bhagavad Gita. We know that Chaturvidam bhajante maam jana sukritna arjuna artho arthati jigyasu jnani cha bharat sarva. So distress, artho means distressed, needy, that is the artharthi, those who are looking for money, needy, always, they need money. So atyahara prayasascha prajalpaniyamagraha janasangascha lolamcha sadbir bhakti vinasati. So they will be accumulating more and more. One house is there already, another house endeavoring like that I will put on rent, I will be relaxed, nothing to worry about. Now one car I have, one royal car should be there, luxurious somewhere, a function I have to attend and all. But one car you have, another car, who will maintain that? You will be engaged in that, like somewhere it is knocked, accident happened, you are just going to the, maintaining that, and so much of different services. One house you already have, you are trying to put another house on the rent, you got that house. There is so many maintenance services, plumbing service, this service, that service, keep on maintaining that. So later on you are saying that, oh Lord, I am not getting time for chanting, I am not getting peace, I am not getting internal happiness. So Lord is saying that you only desire those all things, like one car, two car, one house, two house, I provided you, then what you need? So that is our desire, that we are thinking like, once I will get a house, I will be happy. Once I will get another car, I will be happy. Those are very, very, temporary. By getting that also, till if we are not getting, then also we are not happy. We are getting that it is not meeting to the desire, then we are also not happy. And if we are getting that later on, because it is not lasting forever. So then again we are not happy, then again we are distressed by that. So those are temporary things. So that's what we have to look for the permanent. By that, again Prabhupada is saying that ninefold devotional services. In this ninefold devotional services, when we follow, as we mentioned that Sukadev Goswami is reciting the Bhagavatam, Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu, Asmaranam Padasevanam, Archanam Vandanam Dasyam, Sakhyam Atmanivedanam. So this comes from 7th canto, verse number 23-24, and Prahlad Maharaj is teaching, to his friends. So Prahlad Maharaj is, very, very young, he is 7 years old. He just after 5 years, propaganda, he has just started. So he is teaching to his friends. He is saying that before this verse, Matirna Krishna Parato Satova Mitho Abhipad Grihivartanama Adanta Govir Visatam Tavisram Puna Puna Charvit Charvanam. Prabhupada always quote this, Puna Puna Charvit Charvanam. You know, we are trying to chew which is already chewed. Suppose sugar cane is there and somebody is already chewed and thrown that. And when we pick and we try to get, will there be nectar in that? Will there be juice in that? Because juice has already gone. So when we take that and we try to chew again, there is no juice in that. But when we are putting in the mouth, we are thinking like we are enjoying. So that's the material world. In this material world, many kings and all came. So what are the Hitler, Akbar, Babur, Humayun, the British Empire, this empire, that empire. Current also, if you see that, the Tesla honor, Microsoft honor, this, that, all they are distressed, who next can come above me? All they are struggling, trying, frustrated. They are not even having the good sleep at the night. So, meaning is, which is already achieved. The kings and all came, they did not enjoy in this material world because this is temporary. Then what we can enjoy, what we have that to enjoy? If the king, they are so having opulence, they are having so many ministers, they are having so many elephants, so many cars, so many, every facilities. They did not enjoy. Why they did not enjoy? Because the time has swollen everyone. By the time they took birth itself is the misery. Then they grown up, so many distress that other can attack, kill them, and so many, for us, if we see that, while study, so many problems, right? We thought of once after marriage, everything will be settled down, fine. Once after job, everything will be fine. Are we fine with the job? Still we are struggling. Somebody is competing with us. Somebody is creating problem for us. Somebody is firing to us from the job. So many problems are happening day by day if we see. So if the kings, or if we say for ourselves, if the CEO of the company is not happy, he is trying for another here and there. If the owner of the company is always striving that other company can come overtake to him and create problem for him and dominate in front of him. So what about us? Adanta govir bistam tamisram punas charvit charvana. Punas charvit charvana. That in repeated cycle and birth, we are coming and coming, and we are thinking we are enjoying. Like Prabhupada always says, a camel in that desert area, he is just eating the thorns. Camel generally in the desert area, they will be in desert area only. So in desert area, nothing will be there. There will be thorns, in the tree, because the water and all are not there. Thorns will be there on that thorny tree. So the camel is eating the thorns, and in the thorn nothing is there. And he is thinking like he is enjoying. How he is enjoying? Because when he is eating the thorn, so his mouth is getting cut, and from there blood is coming, and he is taking the taste of the blood. Oh, it is so relishable. So from his blood only he is thinking like, oh, he is enjoying. So that's our situation in this material world. Little we are free from the distress, then we are thinking, oh, we are in happiness. Where is the problem in this? If you ask on the people on the road, is there any problem? So they are, no, I'm enjoying, I'm fine. So, but always there are 7 miseries are there, right? So Janm, Mirtu, Jara, Vyadhi, birth, death, old age, and disease itself, four are itself is the bigger misery. Then we have Adhyatmik, Adi Bhautik, Adi Devik. Adhyatmik, measure is from ourself only, from the mind, lots of clays, enviousness, so Adhyatmik, then Adi Bhautik, neighboring, so many neighbors are creating problem, or dog, cat, mosquito, and all those are creating problem. And Adi Devik, then tornado, earthquake, and those all things are happening. So how we can think of, like, we can enjoy in that. So that's what in this, so what is the solution? Prabhupada is then telling that solution further. So solution is only to take shelter of the Lord. Take shelter of, what is the proof for that? So demigods are praying. Since we are in the prayer of the Queen Kunti, so demigods are also praying to the Lord. Satya Bratam Satya Param Trisatyam Satyam Sayoni Nihitam Cha Satyam Satyasya Satyatmakam Satyanetram Satyatmakam Twam Saranam Prapannam. Saranam Prapannam, meaning taking the shelter of the Lord, only will be protected. So meaning of this verse is Satya Bratam Satya Param Trisatyam. Satya Bratam, Lord has taken vow. We take breath in Ekadasi breath. What we do that? We have taken vow that will not eat the grains. Right? That is our Ekadasi breath. We have taken vow that will do more chanting. What else we have taken vow in the Ekadasi breath? We have taken vow that will come and see Lord, and we'll spend more time in the devotional services. That is our vow. Lord's vow, Satya Bratam Satya Param Trisatyam. In all three times, present, past, future, in all three planetary system, lower, middle, upper, in all three modes, that Satoguna, Rajaguna, Tamaguna, Lord has taken vow that he will be protecting to the devotees. Satya Bratam. Lord's vow is to protect devotee. Satya Bratam, Satya Param Trisatyam. That is the Param Trisatyam. That is the topmost Satya, like all three time, past, present, future, Lord will be protecting devotees. All three planetary system, lower, upper, middle, Lord will be protecting devotees. All three gunas, that is the Sataguna, Rajaguna, Tamaguna. If devotee is getting fall, Lord will be reminding that your mode should be in Sataguna, so that you can do the devotional services. Satya Bratam Satya Param Trisatyam Satya Sa Yoni Nihitam Cha Satyam. So devotee should be always in the Sataguna mode. Nihitam Cha Satyam. Satyasya Satyatmakam Satya Netram. So in this Satya mode, only you can get the Rati. Satyatmakam Tvam Saranam Parpanam. So these all things will be happening when Lord will be doing, when you take shelter of the Lord. Because Lord says in the Bhagavad Gita, what Lord says, when you take my shelter, I treat you as my friend. That's what Hiranyakasipu is saying, that Krishna, you say like you sama sarvesu bhutesu, you are equal to everyone. You are not envious to anyone. You are not favorable to anyone. You are equal to everyone. But you always kill us, you always punish us. And you always favor to the demigods. So how can you are saying that sama sarvesu bhutesu, you are equal to everyone. You do not partial to anyone. You are not envious to anyone. You are always envious to us. And you are always partial to the demigods. You are not fair. Sama sarvesu, that is not, whatever you are speaking in the Bhagavad Gita, that is not correct. So, Lord says, Sama sarvesu bhutesu mad bhakti labate param. So, Lord is saying that, in that, those who worship me with dridvataha, so they become my friend. They become my friend. And if someone become friend to the Lord, what if we are the friend for someone and someone is in trouble, what we do that? We protect, right? So Lord, if we become friend of the Lord protect us. So similarly, demigods are praying. So demigod always be in the shelter of the Lord. So Lord, that's what Lord treat demigod as a friend, and Lord protect them. And what demon do? Demon always try to fight with the Lord, right? So Lord always take the rasa of the fighting rasa. That is the bir rasa. Yeah, I will fight with you. I will enjoy fighting also. So in fighting, what happens? Either to be killed or either killed. So Lord kill them. Lord cannot be killed, right? So that's what, since Hiranyakasipu is the demon, his thinking is the demoniac level only. So currently in the Bhagavad Gita, in the evening time, we are reading that demon, 17th chapter, that is the demon and demoniac and what is that? Demoniac and divine and demoniac nature. So that's what. So Prabhupada is saying that further, like what is the solution for this Vipda Santu Tasasvat Tatra Tatra Jagat Guru Bhavato Darshanam Yat Syat Apunar Bhav Darshanam. To not take birth, repeated birth again and again, how to get liberated from this repeated birth and death. So again further, after explaining these all, Prabhupada is saying that to take shelter of the Lord. To take shelter of the Lord, so first we discussed about how to take shelter. That is the, again further Lord has given like how we can take shelter of the Lord. So samasritaye padapalva palvam mahat padam punya yaso murare bhavam buddhir vatsa padam param padam yad vipadam na tesam. Samasrita means asrita. When we take shelter of the Lord, what Lord do for us, that explained in this verse. Samasritaye padapalva palvam. When we take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, padapalva palvam. Pada means the feet and palva means lotus. When we take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, samasritaye padapalva palvam mahat padam punya yaso murare. So since you are the killer of the Mura demon, you are so powerful, whatever the problems comes, you can eliminate that problem. Bhavam buddhir vatsa padam param padam. So whatever the calamities happen, suppose ocean of calamities happens, the ocean of calamities happen, you reduce that, the ocean of the water becomes footprint of a calf. The water fits in a footprint of a calf. So ocean of the water, how much it will be? Too much, right? And so that much of the miseries, that much of the calamity, that much of the problems becomes very, very small for a devotee. But the devotee realize those who can see to the Lord, those who can understand about the Lord, those who can be in the association of the Lord, those who are reading the Shastra. So because that understanding will come automatically, that transcendental understanding will come, like how Lord is protecting. So that realization will come in that way. So bhavam buddhir vatsa padam param padam yad vipadam. Padam means every step we have danger. Every step, how to understand that every step we have danger? Because 7 kind of miseries are there, so every step we have the problem, right? Every step, first janmirtu jara vyadhi itself is the problem, then adhyatmik, adibhautik, adidaivik is the problem. So every places, that is the problem. So Lord is protecting us, that's what we are safe. So we have to be gratitude to the Lord. We have to give gratitude to the Lord. And that's what Gita, Gita, gratitude in the attitude. We should be, being devotee, we should have the mode of gratitude in the attitude. So always say thank you to the Lord. Thank you, Krishna. You protected me. Thank you, Krishna. I am able to chant. Thank you, Krishna. I am able to do this devotional service. Thank you, Krishna, for everything. So, in that, in that way, from all the miseries, we can be. That's what Kunti Maharani, by getting these miseries, she is able to remember more and more to the Lord, and when she remembers to the Lord, she can see the Lord. So when they were in the forest, all the Pandavas and Draupadi Maharani, on that time, they had the Achay Patra, and Duryodhana party and all, they sent Durvasa Rishi again there, how they will, Durvasa Rishi and team, Durvasa Rishi was having thousands of sages with him. So how he can, how Yudhishthira can maintain them. So they sent for the guesting there. You go there in the forest, and they will not serve you properly. Then Durvasa Rishi can curse them, and then they can fall down. Right? So that was the intention. But when Durvasa Rishi went there, and it was time that they had finished the lunch, and Draupadi Maharani had also eaten. So that the condition was, in Achay Patra, when Draupadi Maharani has eaten, after that it won't give for that time, it won't give any meal. In Achay Patra, meaning is, anytime you will get whatever desire if you want, whatever food you want, all food you will get that. So Durvasa Rishi came there, and on that time, in that patra, nothing was there, only one rice was stuck there. So she is thinking like, what to do now? How we can serve to the Durvasa Rishi? And if we don't serve him, he will curse us. So she is remembering Krishna. Krishna protect us. So just by one rice only, so Krishna appeared there only. Krishna is saying that, give half of the rice to me, half rice you only. Krishna eaten half rice, and by that only Durvasa Rishi was taking bath, and after that he had to come. So on that time he is feeling, he is Atmara, means he is satisfied, Durvasa Rishi. After that, when he is satisfied, he is saying that, no need, then go and have the lunch. If we are having full of belly, so we will not think again, to put inside, right? So then, in that way, Lord protects all the times. That's what Kunti Maharani is saying, that when we take your darshan, the calamity goes away automatically. Because when we see your darshan, we will not have to see this repeated birth cycle again and again. Because whenever we come to this repeated birth cycle, we have to face misery and misery. If we go to the third canto, chapter number 29 to 33, 4 chapters, Lord Kapila Devi is explaining about the birth, how the birth is the problem. So the baby in the womb, how baby is just struggling there. Is that place to live? Baby is living there for 9 months. How baby is living? There is the urine, stool, lumps, these all things inside that. So baby is just struggling so much, and baby is praying to the Lord. Lord, this is the last time. Please take me out. Please take me out. Please take me out. I will always remember you. I will always remember you. I will never forget you. Once baby is out, mommy, daddy, this, that, car, this, everything, by seeing that material attachment, he is getting attached, and after that, he is only forgetting the Lord. Only those who are Manusyanam Sahasresu, in thousands of people, one can remember Lord, and in that also, very, very, very rare one can worship to the Lord. So that's what we are very, very fortunate that we are here listening Bhagavatam. And Krishna said, Kalo Asmi, time I am. So we have to respect the time. And by respecting the time, we'll stop here, and we'll see that if any comment and realization, or if there is any questions, so we'll go over. हरे कृष्णा। शिला प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। हरे कृष्णा।
आशा।
भजहु रे मन श्रीनंदनंदना अभय चरणारविंद रे। भजहु रे मन श्रीनंदनंदना अभय चरणारविंद रे। दुर्लभ मानव जन्म सत्संगे तरह भव सिंधु रे। दुर्लभ मानव दुर्लभ मानव जन्म सत्संगे तरह भव सिंधु रे। भजहु रे मन श्रीनंदनंदन अभय चरणारविंद रे। भजहु हे धन यौवन पुत्र परिजन इथे की अच्छे पनती तीरे। हे धन यौवन हे धन यौवन पुत्र परिजन इथे की अच्छे पनती तीरे। कमल जल दल जीवन टलमल भजह हरिपद नीति रे। कमल जल दल जीवन टलमल भजह हरिपद नीति रे।